everyone, welcome back to Motor Future, where we bring tomorrow's machines to your screen today. If you're a fan of city cruisers that pack a punch but don't break your back or the bank, then stay tuned, because today we're diving into the 2025 Harley-Davidson Street 750. A bike that's not just about style and heritage, but purpose-built to conquer urban streets with attitude and muscle. Let's see what Harley's brought to the table this year. First impressions matter, and Harley knows that. The 2025 Street 750 greets you with a sharp, blacked-out look that screams aggression with restraint. It's unmistakably Harley-Davidson, but it doesn't cling to nostalgia. The front end is dominated by the familiar round headlamp, now upgraded with an all-LED setup. It throws a brighter, whiter beam than ever before, offering not just visibility but a striking visual identity when you're on the move after dark. The front fender is tighter and better contoured than last year, hugging the wheel with a slightly more aerodynamic line, while the 7-spoke alloy wheels in matte black finish tie the whole look together with an industrial, no-nonsense aesthetic. The telescopic front forks are wrapped in black gaiters that not only look great but protect the suspension in gritty urban conditions. Swinging around to the back, the Street 750 keeps it sleek and minimalist. The rear tail section has been slightly reworked for a cleaner finish, fewer visible bolts, tighter integration. The taillight is now a compact LED unit that blends seamlessly with the curved rear fender. Integrated turn signals replace the old-school lollipops, making the rear look much more modern. The dual shock absorbers at the rear are preload adjustable and deliver decent comfort over rough city roads. And Harley's also added a new matte graphite option to the color lineup this year, giving buyers more ways to go stealthy. Throwing a leg over, you immediately notice the low seat height, just around 25.7 inches, making it super approachable for new riders or those who want both feet flat on the ground at red lights. The seat itself has been updated with denser foam and a slightly wider base, giving it a better long ride comfort profile compared to earlier models. The rider triangle, that's your reach to the bars, your leg bend to the pegs, feels natural. It keeps your posture upright but assertive, perfect for weaving through traffic or cruising for miles on end. The handlebar is mid-rise, offering solid leverage, and all the switchgear feels tactile and familiar. The instrument cluster remains simple, though Harley's added a new digital LCD strip beneath the classic analog speedometer. It displays fuel, gear position, and a trip meter. No TFT screen or Bluetooth integration here. This isn't about distractions, it's about the ride. There's a small glove compartment under the seat, and while storage isn't its strong suit, it's enough for urban practicality. The build quality, too, feels tight this year, minimal panel gaps, solid welds, and no loose components even on our test unit. Under the tank, the 2025 Street 750 retains its signature liquid-cooled Revolution X V-twin engine, a 749 cubic centimeters beast that's refined for smoother throttle delivery and slightly better mid-range torque. It puts out around 53 horsepower and 59 Newton-meters of torque. On paper, that might not seem like much, but this bike's about accessible power. Twist the throttle, and you'll feel a confident surge that makes city overtaking effortless and highway merging stress-free. The 6-speed gearbox has a reassuring click and doesn't feel clunky. For this year, Harley's also worked on reducing heat dispersion, a common complaint in earlier models. The updated radiator and revised exhaust routing help keep things cooler, especially during low-speed commutes. The exhaust note? Still that familiar Harley growl, though slightly muted compared to the big twins. But it has character. Deep, throaty, and satisfying when you roll on the power. The Street 750 is nimble for a Harley. At just under 514 pounds wet, it's light enough for quick maneuvers and stable enough to feel planted at higher speeds. The braking system is dual-channel ABS equipped, with a 300mm disc up front and 240mm in the rear. They bite well, and the lever feel is progressive. It won't catch you off guard but gives confidence when you need to stop in a hurry. The suspension setup has always been tuned for comfort, and this year is no different. On bumpy city roads, it soaks up most of the imperfections, though if you're on particularly rough patches, the rear shocks can feel a bit stiff. Cornering clearance is decent, you won't be scraping pegs at modest lean angles, but don't expect sport bike agility. That said, for what this bike is meant to do, urban commuting, weekend getaways, short-distance touring, it nails the brief. Now, let's talk numbers. The 2025 Harley-Davidson Street 750 starts at around $8,200, a slight bump from the previous model year, mostly due to upgrades in lighting, heat management, and suspension refinements. For that price, you're getting a legitimate entry into the Harley world, with modern reliability and that unmistakable cruiser DNA. Fuel economy hovers around 55 miles per gallon under normal use, giving you respectable range from the 3.5-gallon tank. There are optional accessories too: a windscreen, saddlebags, and custom seat packages, allowing owners to tweak their ride to suit their lifestyle. It's also A2 license compliant in some markets, making it a popular choice for younger riders or those looking to upgrade from a smaller displacement motorcycle. Thanks for riding with us today on Motor Future. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Harley Street 750, hit that like button, subscribe for more real-world reviews and upcoming releases, and drop a comment below with what bike you'd like us to feature next. Ride safe, and we'll see you in the next one.